Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Retro Gaming Corner. I am Amiga 1000, welcome.
Hello everyone, another episode of Retro Gaming Corner. That was my Amiga 1000 talking to you. Just a quick pickups and gameplay footage. Something I've been wanting a long time. I found it reasonably priced on eBay, and one of my favorite, greatest games of all time, and it is Zork 1 for the Amiga in box. The box is a little bit beat up, but it's in pretty good condition. Again, this is the Amiga version, as you can see. And this is the old version of the box, where it folds out and it has a beautiful kind of artwork here, like so. You can see the beautiful, tells the story of the behind-the-scenes story of Zork 1. And then tells about the Flatheads and the fall of the Empire there. And then the instruction manual for Zork manual, as you can see. So that's that. And then when you open up the little plastic thing, like so, like that, you have the original Zork disc, which is awesome. I already have several copies of this on floppy, but to have it complete is awesome. The instruction manual, let me show you that. Right there is the instruction manual. If anybody doesn't know or has lived under a rock, Zork 1 was a game created by some MIT guys. They started a company called Infocom in Massachusetts, I want to say Cambridge, which is not too far from where I live. And basically, they made some brilliant, they're called text adventures, but that is kind of insulting. They also called them interactive fiction, which is a better term because they were just so well written and so well done. I can't say any more about it. It's one of my favorite games. I was blown away when I started playing Zork 1. I had to get Zork 2, Zork 3, and then the Hitchhiker's I did, the Galaxy, Starcross. I mean, I had all the original boxes, and the feelies that used to come with them, the feelies being the special little prizes and trinkets that came with the box. Take an example, Starcross, I believe came in a big UFO, plastic UFO, and these weren't special editions. These were normal run-of-the-mill games. So, going for huge buku bucks on eBay right now. I remember I had this suspended interactive game. It came in a huge box with this creepy white mask with these eyes staring back at you when I was a little kid, and I wish I had those boxes. But anyways, I was stoked to get Zork 1, and like I said, just the bottom of the flap needs a little bit of glue, but other than that, it's pretty much complete. I think it's missing a map, though. I could be wrong. I have to look into that. But again, this is the Amiga version, Zork 1. It's the old box. Your greatest challenge lies ahead and downwards. So it was an open up thing here. And then all the stuff would go on the inside there, and the plastic would go over the top. But, again, I'm loading this on an Amiga 1000, which is my original Amiga 1000 when I was a kid, with my dad, who was my father's. I had an Amiga 500. And still works to this day. And this was another thing that came with the thing. They were called Invisiclues. And if you're really stuck, you can order these booklets, and they came with a highlighter, and you could basically get hints on the game, because some of these puzzles just drove me nuts when I was a kid. But But again, this is Zork 1. It is complete in box for the Amiga, and we're going to do some gameplay footage now. Like I said, interactive fiction, one of the games that started it all. Just text, no graphics, so it left it up to your imagination. And I will be back in a minute running this on Amiga 1000 and loading it. I'll see you in 1 sec. I'm back, folks, here on my Amiga 1000. Basically, I'm going to pop out the Zork 1 disc and load it. So I'm going to take the disc out of the plastic bag, and I have Workbench loaded and DF0, so my external drive I will load the Zork game with. So let me just fix the computer. I'm going to pop this disc in over here, like so. Let's see. That in. Okay, then I'm going to, you'll see the icon pop up. Let me get out of this stuff. I was having fun with the Say program, but let me load this up. This is the Zork disc, so you put the disc in, you double click on it. If anybody's familiar with the Amiga operating system, this is Kickstart and Workbench 3.1. And as you can see, the graphical GUI here. So, and then there's the Zork icon. So we're going to run that, which is the executable. So I'm going to double click on that. Hear the drive chugging along. And it's loading the game. And there you go. It just loaded the game. It's a very small program, obviously. So it only took about 20 seconds to load. And here you go, Zork 1, Great Underground Empire. And this game originally came out in 1981, and it was ported to the Amiga. And of course, your quintessential starting of the game, west of house. You're standing in an open field west of a white house with a boarded front door. There is a small mailbox here. So obviously, if anybody is unfamiliar with text adventures or interactive fiction, you would type a English command here on the command line. So there's a small box here. Let's see what we're going to do. Well, let's see what's in the mailbox. So let's examine it. So I'm going to type in examine mailbox. Hit enter, and it says there's a small mailbox. The small mailbox is closed. So let's open the mailbox. Open mailbox. Opening the mailbox reveals a leaflet, so let's get it. Get leaflet. Taken. Okay, now let's look and see where we're at. LLOK, look, or you can type L for look. You're west of the house, standing in an open field west of a white house with a boarded front door. There's a small mailbox here. Obviously, we took the leaflet out. Now, let's check our inventory, so we're going to type in INV. Whoop. Inventory. And there we go. We have the leaflet. So now let's open leaflet. See what happens. You must tell me how to do that to the leaflet. Okay, so read. There's no opening for it. Sorry. Read leaflet. Welcome to Zork. Zork is a game of adventure, danger, and low cunning. In it, you will explore some of the most amazing territory ever seen by mortals. No computer should be without one. So, there you go. So this is basically the start of the game. And, again, I'm going to hit L for look, west to house, and then, again, there's north, south, east, west, southwest. So let's actually, from what I remember, let's try and go. There's an open field to the west. Let's try going east for the heck of it. The opposite direction. I can't go east because the door is boarded and you can't remove the boards. So we can go west. Let's try going north. N for north. All right, now we're on the north of the house. You are facing the north side of a white house. There is no door here, and all the windows are boarded up. To the north, a narrow path winds through the trees. So you're on the north side of the house, and there's no door there, and all the windows are boarded up. So obviously you can't get into this house. So there's various things that you have to do. And again, if nobody's played this, I don't want to give it away. But you basically have to get into the house, and from the house you go to other places. And there's also some local woods area to explore to pick various things. And Infocom games, you get a score, the best of whatever here. And you can also type in score. And obviously, I haven't really gotten anything yet. So you start as a beginner and you get ranked for them. And the various Infocom games are rated by difficulty. Zork 1 is basically a standard level interactive game. You'll see here. Interactive in the corner there. And it's a fantasy game, and it's standard level. Zork 2 and Zork 3, I believe, are intermediate. But then there's some expert games, I believe, like Enchanter and stuff. And it also did come with a coin, I believe. And I believe a map. I could be wrong. I have to look into that. If not, I can simply print out the map. It would have been nice if it came with the map. But just getting this in the shape it is. These don't come up too often. And in better condition, they're very expensive. Around $80 or whatever. But there you go. Zork 1 for the Amiga. And on 3.5-inch floppy, which I have in my external drive. Great game that started it off. I've been trying to collect more and more of these Amiga games boxed, because I have tons of the software. So again, that's Zork 1, just a quick preview and some little bit of gameplay footage. Loading the game. Please subscribe, comment, and like. And that's my Amiga 1000 there. And again, there's the game. I'm really excited to have this in the box and also to play it. You know, I have this on numerous systems for the Atari 800, blah, blah, blah. But very excited to play it. And a great game and brought back fond memories. I believe I finished Zork 1 and Zork 2. I never finished Zork 3. But I haven't played Zork 1 in so long, it'll be like playing it all over again, because I was a little kid when I played it. Highly recommend checking out the Infocom games if you can. There's awesome emulators out there. Z something emulator, I forget what it's called, where you can run these on your current PCs or Macs. So please revisit these. These games are great. And the guys, you know, look up the history of Infocom on their website. It, you know, tells how they got started and everything. And great game. Highly recommend it. And until next week, thanks for watching Retro Gaming Corner. And that was Infocom Zork 1.